A mother noticed that her young daughter, Evelyn, would often stare at a dark corner of her room as if someone was standing there. At first, she thought it was just a child's imagination, but one evening, something strange happened.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
While the mother and Evelyn were talking at home, Evelyn suddenly said, "Mom, your uncle is standing right there." The mother was shocked because the uncle Evelyn mentioned had passed away many years ago. If you listen carefully, you can even hear a strange sound coming from something invisible.
Who are you talking to? Evelyn, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
So, what was it? To this day, the mystery remains unsolved. Before jump to the next video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for support. In this video, a man explores a quiet basement area of a large building late at night while recording on his phone. The halls appear empty, and everything seems normal at first. As he walks deeper into the basement, an unexpected event suddenly breaks the silence.
¿De dónde puede haber salido? Sí. ¡A la mierda!
A heavy book abruptly falls from a nearby surface and lands on the floor with noticeable force, despite no one being close to it. The incident catches attention because there is no obvious reason for the object to move. While some viewers suggest paranormal activity, others believe the scene could have been staged or caused by unseen factors. What do you think? The young couple had recently moved into a new apartment. For the first few weeks, everything seemed normal, but gradually, strange things started happening inside the home. Sometimes the lights would flicker for no apparent reason, and at night, mysterious knocking sounds could be heard coming from the walls. One evening, while the woman was home alone, she heard continuous knocking noises coming from near the closet. What happened next? Just watch.
Los rompebolas se pone cada vez que llegamos a la sesión. Nadie entra a este placar. Ustedes 20 veces se los he mostrado, creo. No hay chance de que alguien entre acá. ¿Cómo les gusta romper las bolas? Es increíble. Y estoy sola. No hay nadie. Miren. Literalmente no. Qué pesado, hermano. Qué ganas de romper las bolas que tiene.
Objects began moving on their own, and despite being terrified, she decided to check the closet, but there was no one there. A few days later, while the couple was returning home at night, something even stranger happened.
Y en la pieza, la cual estaba apagada, está las luces LED prendidas. Y no sé si alcanzan a ver esa silueta, sombra, no sé qué carajo es, pero hay alguien parado en la pieza. Y estamos literalmente nosotros dos acá. Miren, para que vean que de verdad no hay nadie, subimos lo más rápido que pudimos y no hay nadie en la casa.
They noticed a dark, shadowy figure inside one of the windows. However, the moment they opened the apartment door, it had completely vanished. Determined to find out the truth, they installed cameras in the bedroom and living room. One night, the security footage appeared to capture a shadowy figure in the reflection of a mirror for a brief moment before it suddenly disappeared. Since then, the couple has never been able to figure out whether it was simply an illusion or something far more mysterious. Whatever you do, never talk back to a mimic.
Mom?
This girl has been dealing with something that has been attached to her for about 2 weeks now, and one day, while she was completely home alone, she heard her own voice calling out from right outside her bedroom door.
I'm recording this to see if I can catch it on camera this time. But I'm home alone for the night, and I swear I've been hearing noises. And usually this happens, but this time I'm so fucking tired. Please tell me you can hear it.
Frozen in fear, she watched her bedroom door as her own voice kept saying hello from the empty hallway outside. She later explained she tried talking back to it, hoping to get some answers, but instead ended up making the worst mistake of her life, because a couple days later, as she was recording a Snapchat video for her friend, this happened. Just watch.
Yeah, I'll see if you can come over in a bit. You should bring your dog. Your dog's really, really big and cute. Nope. Mom? Mom?
She caught a pale white face slowly peeking out from inside her closet, watching her for a few seconds before quickly ducking back inside. She's now convinced she's being haunted by a mimic, and by acknowledging it, she might have made things a lot worse. But what do you think? Paranormal content creator named Raga decided to investigate an abandoned hospital that was rumored to be haunted. Armed with cameras and ghost hunting equipment, he spent hours exploring the dark hallways and decaying rooms. Despite his efforts, nothing unusual seemed to happen, and he left believing the investigation had been a complete failure. However, strange events began shortly after he returned home. Just watch.
¿Qué quieren que vea? Hola.
Objects in his living room started moving unexpectedly, and doors would suddenly slam shut without warning. One day, while recording these odd occurrences, Raga captured a disturbing growling sound.
Empieza a joder, como a golpear. Todas las noches hace lo mismo.
The noise was so unsettling that he quickly left the room, hoping to understand what was happening. He later attempted to communicate with whatever might be causing the disturbances.
Si hay algún alma que necesita luz, que esté aquí. Eso no me lo esperaba para nada.
During the session, several kitchen items suddenly crashed to the floor. Even stranger, a storage box that had been sitting on top of a cabinet appeared to change position moments later without anyone touching it. Many viewers believe Raga may have unknowingly brought something home from the abandoned hospital. Others think the events could have a logical explanation. Whatever the truth may be, the footage remains one of the most chilling mysteries on his channel. In Mexico, a mother and her daughter were living together. One day, strange sounds suddenly started coming from the daughter's playroom. Curious and concerned, the mother decided to record what was happening and then just watch.
Y no nada más eso. Sí. Marico. Otra vez vos. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa más o menos? Ajá, se supone que esto estaba en la mesa. Y de igual manera, o sea...
Suddenly, a doll appears to move on its own right in front of her. Seeing this, the mother becomes terrified and quickly leaves the room. The next day, she decides to place a camera in the same room to see if it happens again. Watch what happened then. Once again, the same doll seems to move by itself. This time, it appears to shift from one spot to another without anyone touching it. If you were in her place, what would you do? TikTok user Music Lover shared this video in June 2025, but it wasn't filmed by them. According to the description, the footage was sent by their father, who says it was recorded by caretakers at their uncle's shared home. That alone makes it unsettling. This wasn't made for social media, but was passed along because it disturbed the people who saw it. Their father believes the video shows the spirit of their grandfather, possibly haunting the uncle. Music Lover disagrees, saying whatever appears in the footage feels far too aggressive to be him. Throughout the clip, multiple strange events occur before it abruptly cuts off. Objects move, the atmosphere feels chaotic, and whatever is present doesn't seem passive. It appears to be acting out. Music Lover says the video left them completely unsure of what to believe. So, what do you think? Is this a deceased family member trying to make contact, or does the violent nature of the activity point to something else entirely? Let me know your thoughts. Following video, two sisters are alone at home, hiding inside a room when the house alarm starts to go off. As it seems someone had entered their home, their security camera shows the front door open, suggesting that someone did in fact break inside. But what's strange about this is that when they replay the moment the door opens, no one is seen. It just seemingly opens up all on its own. Now, at this moment, the two sisters didn't see how the door opened up. They just saw that the door was wide open, and it doesn't help, just heard a police siren outside their house. But as if the situation couldn't escalate anymore, this happens, as it seems another presence had been inside the home, though not the kind they were expecting. Both sisters initially thought a person had broken in, but upon watching the footage, and seeing the small, shadowy figure dashing past the camera, they knew that this was something else. Whatever this was doesn't appear to have any discernible features, and it doesn't help that it moves exceedingly fast before disappearing out of nowhere. Even the camera seems to have trouble identifying the figure. There's moments when it passes by, and no visual tracker appears around it, but then strangely at times, the green box appears in a dark room, as though something was being detected. Never before has the camera done this until tonight, when the door opened by itself. Considering that all this activity was preceded by the door opening, they believe something paranormal had forced its way in, which makes you wonder about the video from early on, something supernatural at the beginning of this video. Or was it simply due to something else? After watching the footage, it's hard to say what exactly occurred. Just what exactly was the camera picking up that night? As always, let me know your thoughts on this one. This next clip comes with very little information, but the footage speaks for itself. A child is asleep in their crib when something unsettling is caught on camera. The incident happens at exactly 3:33 a.m., a time many people associate with something ominous. The child suddenly wakes up, stands, and stares into the darkness as if focused on something unseen. Seconds later, a toy or music box turns on by itself. Then, without warning, the crib begins to shake on its own. There's no additional context, and the original source is unknown. Whatever happened that night remains unexplained. This video comes from a hotel security guard working at a location rumored to be haunted due to multiple paranormal reports. One night on duty, Simon investigates a noise coming from the hotel's attic, and what happens next is unsettling. Just watch.
I'm over at the restaurant right now that's connected to our hotel. The door's been wide open, and they said they've seen lights going on and off in here. This is the attic area. Very, very narrow stairs, and I just smashed my head on this freaking pipe. Hello? Oh my God. There's no one here. There's no one here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. I'm out. Okay. Just leave me alone.
Simon was rushed to the hospital after falling from the attic. He says something tugged on his shirt, causing him to lose balance, and claims he heard a clear voice as soon as he entered the space. Some viewers believe a spirit inside the attic reacted to his presence. While that can't be confirmed, Simon says paranormal activity is still reported at the hotel. Of all his experiences, this remains the most frightening. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment. See you in the next one.